You're outside of frame now. He's got a lot of people.
Kids. So let me tell you a bit about drugs. It makes you feel like a bit of a drugs.
That was the Bar for Bar podcast.
Bars. It's Bar for Bar podcast.
She's like 10.
I'm Bajwa.
Oh fuck. Donkey nuts.
Fiona's titty.
No, you have a real name.
I don't want to disclose my real name.
You have a real name you use for this.
Yeah, Felipe.
It's Flippy, Felipe, Felipecia, and Flepe.
What? I am Tony.
Thank you for joining us today, Tony.
He doesn't like
Thank you for having
the
me.
stuff we like. But he's just here for moral support.
That's kind of what I'm here for. I never know what you guys are talking
You
about.
know a decent amount of what we're talking about.
Yeah. I always think though that knows more than I do.
What's the topic? What are we talking
Okay,
about?
you know.
By now, you probably know what we're talking about just based off of the title of the podcast. If not, you're like this one and live under a rock and don't know what's happening.
15-year-old Fiona.
No, fuck Goldlink. Fuck Goldlink.
Fuck Goldlink. Well,
Me and Flip
Yeah.
know why.
I don't like that album either. I'd give it a
man.
like a
you know,
strong
yeah, fuck
4
Goldlink.
to light 5.
People just be talking, man. You can't cancel someone like
No. It's not a full cancel. It's just like a fuck you for being stupid. It's not a full fuck.
Alright, so we all have the very, very fucking loved.
No, I'm just gonna read the thing
Okay.
first. Anyways,
Yeah, dummy.
What?
this was the
Yeah,
photo that he
almost.
posted on Instagram some time ago, earlier this week, I think.
I haven't
Here
seen
it
this.
is.
Okay.
So the caption, Mac Miller. I'd be lying if I said I was surprised to hear you died on us. Not because
Died
Wow.
on.
Excuse me?
not because you were necessarily troubled, but because you were special, and because of that you were troubled. At your peak, you were the archetypical, that's a very large word, okay, rapper all of us wanted to be, which was independent, but also just a kid with really bright eyes about life. I'll keep it short because I want to continue our conversation for when it's my time to go. But I think what made you and I special was that we weren't always on the best terms. So I didn't always have great things to say about you. When we were on the Good AM tour, I played my album, and in quotes, or I played you my album, quotes, and after that we didn't talk, end quote. And you thought it was absolutely incredible. I released it under the Selection label, and the single from my album was called Unique, featuring Anderson .Paak. And that was your favorite song at the time. You loved it so much that you made the entire tour party listen to it and surprised me with a cake after my set. I always thought you drove yourself insane about your own music, so much that you would adopt styles as homage to those around you that you loved. That's where our problem started. Divine Feminine was an actual blueprint of the quote thing, and after that we didn't talk. Your single was called Dang, featuring Anderson .Paak. You had Selection support you on the Divine Feminine tour, and when I tried to contact you just about anything at all, you never hit me. A close mutual friend ended up hitting my DJ saying, "Listen man, we love Link, but we just had to do what we had to do." And Mac said if he needs a verse at any time, he got him. We are family, you could always call me. Afterwards, we seen each other at Coachella. You put your head down like an innocent child, but I told you to pick it up, and I hugged you like the brother you are. You were the first person brave enough to openly say he's dope, and gave me a platform. That meant more to me than anything else. 3 days before you died, I remember pulling up. 3 days before you died, I remember pulling up on you at the crib, walking into the house, and seeing the Divine Feminine album plaque on the wall. I was so proud of you and what you created for yourself. I'm forever grateful for that. So, most people...
A lot of mixed emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking that too.
So most people really
We started that.
grabbed on to the first couple sentences.
Say them again.
Like
I
died?
was surprised that he died. Or
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised to hear that you died on us.
Lord.
And that's kind of what I wanted to touch on too, because I feel like when I read this first time, I was like, oh, well, he's not, I mean, he's saying stuff, but he's also like saying he misses him. But everyone's like, how dare he say that? Everyone like immediately on Twitter was just like on the fuck Goldlink thing. Which I get. He said a lot of stupid stuff in there. But he was also saying that he was proud of Mac Miller. And that he misses him. Well, he didn't really say that, actually. That's a lie.
But also that he died because he got too much attention.
He died because he was
too
troubled.
special.
He was special and troubled.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, because honestly, it sounds like he's just rambling.
Yeah.
But why
it
would
sounds
he?
like he was. I don't know. I feel like he was drunk.
Maybe.
Like, just drunk texting.
This isn't
There's
even
a
like
lot
a
of mixed emotions.
It's not even like saying the wrong things for right reasons. He's saying the wrong things for wrong reasons.
He's just saying things
Mm-hmm.
and bringing Anderson Paak into it, like, oh, my label or the label that I dropped my album on, and I had the first single with Anderson Paak, is now supporting you, and you dropped the first single with Anderson Paak, and now none of my homies is fucking with me, or something like that. That's kind of what it felt like he was trying to say. But he didn't actually say it at any point because he was rambling. But because Anderson Paak got his name brought into this, he had something to say.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, how dare you get Anderson Paak mad?
Yeah, bro.
You got Rap Game Mr. Rogers on you.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Reddit for that comment because I'm not that creative. Anyways, Anderson Paak. Let's see what the post itself was. He didn't even like post. He just commented. Huh. Anyways, his comment was, I would imagine you a weird ass posted up somewhere just like this when you decided to make that disrespectful, narcissistic, jealous, grossly unnecessary post. Why you would do it, I can't even understand it. Maybe your belt was wrapped around your goddamn waist too tight, or maybe it was the choker cutting off circulation to the brain. But since you felt it necessary to bring me up twice and my boy ain't here to respond, I'm gonna say it like this. You ain't the first to make an album inspired by a relationship. You ain't the first to make a song featuring Anderson Paak. But you are the first to disrespect my friend who is no longer here for absolutely no reason, and I can't stand that. I'm not a tough guy, I'm not about negativity, but this bugged me bad, bro. I've called you and DM'd you and you haven't responded. So since this is what you like to do in order to get attention, we can do it like this. You're not surprised, huh? Well, I'm in disbelief. If Divine Feminine was such a blueprint of your record, then tell me where the plaques are or whatever your shit was called. Mac brought your ass on that tour and opened his fan base to you when you had nothing, and this is the type of appreciation you give? You should have just been grateful for the opportunity. Whatever issues you had with Mac should have been addressed in person and ended there. What's the point of bringing this up after his passing and disrespecting his name? You really woke up feeling like this was the move? That ain't how you go about promoting whatever you got coming. Some things simply have nothing to do with you, but when you have a God complex, I'm sure it's easy to think everything comes from you or was inspired in some way. Whatever it is, I ain't giving it no more energy. I pray you get back to the music and spreading good energy. I'm gonna do the same. Mac Miller forever, love to his family, and y'all have a blessed one. Like, Anderson Paak was just mad. Mostly because, like, how dare you disrespect Mac Miller like that?
Yeah.
And it's interesting.
But you dissing your homie? Like what?
Wait, like, you're saying Goldlink's homie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
No, from Goldlink's perspective, you're saying that he's your homie, but you're straight up dissing.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you saying?
It's so weird. Like, why are you... I can't really...
You're a very good narrator, by the way.
Thanks.
Yes.
It's like I do a podcast or something.
If I were a teacher, I'd call on you to read just all the fucking time.
Oof. That's too much work. Anyways, but like it felt like I don't know. It felt unnecessary, like for sure, because it just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
a year and
why?
a half later, right?
Yeah, like damn near. Like, why are you bringing this up now? Also, like, I mean, Anderson .Paak's in the right where he's like, why the fuck are you bringing me into this? Like, he had nothing to do with it. It was just a coincidence. I'm sure there's... I mean, are you going to say that the game is biting off Goldlink because he dropped a single with Anderson .Paak? I mean... The game would probably actually just beat up Goldlink, to be honest.
Wait, what happened with the game?
The game's just the game.
Like, he didn't Anderson .Paak are cool, right?
Yeah.
I see
Like,
that.
the first single for his album was an Anderson .Paak feature.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I really just want to see what happens out of this. Like, is Goldlink going to apologize at any point? Oh, wait, he addressed it in a concert. Here's the video.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh. You didn't
That's
say
like-
that good.
Okay, let me tell y'all something. Mac Miller is one of my best friends in the whole fucking world.
Most people probably don't know what he said. Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all the only niggas that's gonna get this content. I don't give a fuck where it go from this point. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Mac Miller is my best friend in the industry. That's one of my best fucking friends till this day. Let me tell y'all something. Without Mac Miller, there would be no Goldlink. He was the first nigga. I'm gonna tell you two niggas that helped me out. The first nigga that ever even looked my way was Pusha T. The second person was Marley, and the third person was Mac motherfucking Miller. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna be the sacrifice for everybody in this fucking shit right now. You say whatever the fuck you want, whatever the fuck, how you want it, and you say however the fuck you want. You don't have to explain yourself to no motherfucking body. You can't talk about niggas you don't know. So we ain't worried about niggas we don't know. It's very simple. If you feel like let me tell you something. The whole post that I made about Mac Miller was about love and that niggas can actually be brothers.
What's about love, brother?
Stealing. I never used the word copy. I never used the word steal. The thing is, Mac Miller wrote all of Divine Feminine. That was a great album.
He what?
He wrote all of the Divine Feminine.
The fact that he made a nigga a cake was one of the most heartwarming shits when you're a young nigga in the game. What rapper makes other rappers cakes? That's the cutest shit. That's so cute. Boyfriend, girlfriend shit we was on. Let me tell y'all something. This is me talking. Real shit. That's one of the realest niggas I ever met. So I don't give a fuck what nobody say about it. And if anybody got anything to say, suck my big black dick from the hands up in the motherfucking sky.
It's one of those selfless things you can ever do for somebody. Here's a cake.
Yeah, like, what exactly?
yes.
Putting in the time
What was
for
he even
like, a
saying in the
big
first
cake.
place? He's defending himself on like a point that he never made.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to... I'm so confused of what his argument
He's
even
just
was.
talking about himself.
Yeah,
He is.
what?
And that's what, like, I kind of get what he was trying to say, and that's what he was addressing.
Like, the only thing he was addressing is, nah, I wasn't trying to be mean.
Yeah, like, I get that
Is
that's
it
what
obvious? Like,
I get that's what you're trying to say, but you came off as a fucking idiot.
The second time.
Yeah, you came off an idiot, like, well, especially the first time, because, like, why the fuck are you saying these things? But the second time, you're not doing a good job of, like, clearing anything up. You're just trying to say, oh no, I didn't actually mean any of that. I meant it in a different way. Well, I mean, if that's the case, you probably should have said it in the way you meant it the first time. Like, what did you think was going to happen when you posted this?
No, you can't disrespect Mac Miller.
I mean, since then, there hasn't really been anything. But, like, what the fuck? Yeah, like,
I just feel uncomfortable.
he said, I never used the word copy, I never used the word steal. Like,
He definitely communicated that.
exactly. Like, that's 100% what you implied there.
Mac Miller has always been one of my favorite artists, and I have nothing but love and respect for him. My entire growing up in general, he's always been one of my favorites, and that's just fucking disrespectful. And I low key Goldlink low key should be kind of canceled. Low key.
He needs to apologize properly rather than just trying to say, no, I didn't do that.
Fuck that.
He needs to, like,
Shit.
anyways, fuck Goldlink. Because that's just disrespectful. Like, I still can't understand why he did that.
It's unnecessary.
Do you think it's still up? Let's see.
Probably. I think he's a man of pride.
Yep, it's still there.
Goldlink acting like there's hella people who are gonna be talking about him when he's gone. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, no, it's still there. It's stupid.
What do you have to say about all this, Tony?
Yeah.
What I would say about it? From that post, just that first sentence definitely came off weird.
Yeah.
That kind of set the whole tone for the whole entire post. But I think he just had a certain point of view that not everyone kind of understands. Because, you know, he said in that post he was a troubled dude and he had issues.
Mm-hmm.
So he was surprised. That, I mean, I kind of get how he might think of that, but at the same time, like,
Why would you say
yeah,
that?
the first sentence kind of sets the whole bar for everything. It's like, everyone's like, wait, what the fuck? That makes everyone just want to think, think right off the bat, like he's just talking shit, But
Yeah.
There's a lot of mixed emotions.
yeah, it's super weird. I think he wants to say that. That was him in that video, right?
Yeah.
That could have been a heartfelt thing, but honestly, I don't know.
He turned it into something just arrogant.
Yeah.
It's very, well, Anderson .Paak said narcissistic.
Yeah.
He's just trying to say how he feels, but it definitely came off because just that one sentence in the beginning was like, what the hell?
Cockier than a banana hammock.
But
Man, fuck Goldlink.
Yeah, fuck Goldlink.
I really want Anderson .Paak to just come out with a diss track now. I want to hear him angry. It just sounds like it'd be really interesting.
I'm not feeling as groovy.
Have you heard
Let's do what Anderson .Paak.
Have you heard No Worries Chopped and Screwed?
No.
No, imagine just listening to fucking Anderson by like say like you got a record for it's 45 RPM, but you just play it slightly slow at 33. You're like, I'm really upset.
It's still too happy chopped and
Yeah. If anything, it's happier.
Yeah?
Oh.
Thanks. Hello, chicken.
Alright, well, that's all I got. Bye. I love y'all.